GameStop is preparing for something drastic. Why I'm saying that? Because as you can look from the chart alone, we have the first sell-off 60%, and then the second sell-off is small one, almost 20%. So the selling pressure is a slowdown after the last earnings from the beginning of this month. We might have the next pump at the end of this month after we break the current resistance, the new resistance that we spotted today, where the short seller tried to add their position around almost the $26. And of course, AMC doing the same because we have this ascending channel that acting as a resistance. Let me just show you here, guys. This is a resistance for AMC. So right now, what we should expect for both of them, because both of them holding tightly over our support. So guys, hit the like button and the way in. Don't forget that because we always go live every day, 30 minutes before the market open on our YouTube, and before that on our Discord and Patreon. As you can see here, we always go live. We do chart analysis update for mini stocks. Yesterday, we did the huge update for ASTS and Bio, the other stock that jumped big time, LGVN, of course, and many stocks that pumped almost 500%. So always we update not GameStop and AMC alone, but other stocks that have FDA approval jumping like 1000%. We enter and exit with profit. So let's get right to it, guys, and discuss first AMC, because the trend is looking interesting because the selling pressure is slowed down. The same for AMC happened for GameStop. You see here, we have a huge selling pressure, and then this little selling pressure, and the last few days there is no selling pressure. The price is kind of held by a bot. What does this mean? It means the price go up a bit, slow, go down 1% up, and 1% down. So it's not moving. The good thing is right now there is accumulation and holding over this current support, and the better case scenario that we're gonna have is breaking this resistance for AMC and go toward the 547. I know the 547 is a bit far for AMC, but now we have another resistance to give us the first signal that AMC started to squeeze, which is pretty near. You see here, we have one test, second test, and third test. If we go for GameStop, it's the opposite. We don't have ascending channel, but we have three tests. The same that happened for AMC happening for GameStop for this new resistance. 1, 2, 3. Exactly the same charting and exactly the same seller, guys, who's selling GameStop, selling AMC at the same time. So if GameStop push up from the 2587, we're gonna have the same happen for AMC and break this level. The confirmation for the break from this ascending channel, because we need a confirmation, guys. We don't want to have a fake out here. We need to break and hold at least over the $5. So the $5 is the psychological level right now for AMC, and the $5.50 is the confirmation for squeeze to go toward the, as we said before, the 590 and the 690. However, the $5 is the level that we should hold after break this ascending channel. And for GameStop, the $5, the 2587. So we need to break and hold over this resistance, the orange line, to confirm the first signal. I'm not saying this is the squeeze, but this is the first signal where the short seller covering. What I mean about short seller covering, I mean, if you shorted before, guys, or most of you never shorted before, the shorts work in the opposite direction. So the short making profit by betting that the price will go down. So here, when I say they added their position, is me they betting for the price to go down, and they add. They don't take profit, but they add. I will gonna show you where they added, guys. The short seller added here, and they added once again there, and lastly they added here. And now they added another position, but not big, guys. They entered big around the 62. That's why the price dropped big time, almost 60%. But now they added with a small position around those three levels. That's why the price didn't go big time, and the apes actually buying over the 2289. Guys, this is behind the scene. Okay, I'm not saying this just from my head. I'm saying this because I'm seeing it exactly from the chart. So right now we have to watch out for the 2587 because this will confirm that GameStop will squeeze. And of course, this is the first signal, not the final signal for a squeeze, because we need at least 25% to squeeze toward the 32, 35, the bigger position where the short seller have to cover. Once they cover, we're going to have buyback for the short seller for their share. And of course, FOMO price and many apes will jump in the wagon in order to ignite this flame to go toward the 46 and the 62. This kind of reaction need time and need patience. So in those kind of scenario, we need to have patience in order to surf this wave. Don't push the train, don't push the wave, guys. You have to wait for it, then you surf, and of course make our trade. So this one could give us like it depends on the market, it depends on the whale. So we can't tell exactly when, but we know for sure when the price actually started to move. And of course, the volatility picks up a bit because right now GameStop is just hovering around 25 million. And if everybody remember that GameStop have average volume is over 100 million. So now that's why we don't have action for GameStop, because simply we don't have enough volume. The volume is kind of the air for us, and of course the water and the atmosphere for Earth. So those kind of things is really important for the stocks to confirm it's not dead, it's still alive. Right now, GameStop is a bit struggling because we don't have the volume, but the volume will pick up as long as we hold this current range. Is really tight. If you see, guys, here is really pretty narrow range to break out from. So expect a volatility for GameStop and AMC by tomorrow, because tomorrow is the end of this trading session because of Friday, and we have to update GameStop and trade it live for tomorrow early, guys, on our Discord and Patreon, because we always do our live streaming early here to discuss the gap. We might have a huge gap over the 32 will be even better, or even over the 2587 will be even better. Maybe we're gonna have this reaction even in after hours. If we have this, it means tomorrow we have to update our levels for entry and exit, because as you know, the chart could change in matter of seconds and minutes for the pretty volatile stocks. For GameStop, it could happen for that reaction after we break the resistance. That's why the chart should be updated by the minute at least. So join us, guys. The link in the comment section below, of course. And you can join us as well on our YouTube 30 minutes before the market open for tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and see you by tomorrow.